Hello, I'm Josh Lindquist, the Dungeon Master for the Adventures in Jir'Haniya campaign, and I wanted to bring you a sort of recap of Season 3. We had some issues with the video that we recorded, so I'm not going to upload that video since it's kind of, we'd have to edit it very heavily and it wouldn't be that fun to watch. So instead, here's a quick detailed recap of Session 3. That way you can track what our heroes have gone through as you jump into Session 4, which there'll be a link for here in the video, and the adventure of these four heroes chosen by the mysterious Star Warden Hirgon will continue. So, after the group was given a suspicious offer of 100 gold from Doran, a local scumbag in Havenhearth, the party decided to get Doran arrested and intercede in whatever criminal activity he was trying to involve them in. They started out at the Laughing Dragon Tavern, and they went down to the rundown, barely used northern docks of the city of Havenhearth. A ship did arrive on schedule at midnight. Now, of course, Castan, while they were waiting, used his druidic abilities to talk to a fish, and he met a fish named Jish, who gave them a lot of helpful information. Now, the crew of the ship disembarked, and it was a group of islanders, like none of the party had ever seen before in terms of their garb and appearance and everything. So these mysterious humans came off the docks, and the group was tasked with taking them to Doran's Tavern, which is a tavern called Tavern. Eremos, however, before all this, had alerted the city guards. So city guards were in wait on the route between the docks and the tavern called Tavern to intercede in whatever, shady activity was going on. Now, when the men disembarked, Verkus met them. They asked him where Doran is. And Verkus, trying to keep the ruse going, said that he is Doran. The islanders promptly attacked him. Now, Verkus was able to de-escalate the situation before anyone got hurt, but the islanders explained that Doran had been hired by them and had swindled them. The islanders also went on to explain that they were from the island of Corvain, and that, there's our cat. There's Haru. The islanders explained they were from the island of Corvain, and that their people were not welcome in Jir'Haniya. Doran had promised them safe passage and protection and discretion. Doran had not lived up to his end of that bargain. So the leader of these islanders stressed that he and his people had to go to the Mound of Malkarian, which ironically is where Hirgon, the Star Warden, had told our four heroes they needed to go at some point. So the group decided to bring the cryptic islanders to the tavern called Tavern. They made their way there, and Doran was waiting for them inside. The islanders promptly attacked Doran and tried to kill him. Castan's quick thinking and druidcraft saved Doran from being lit on fire. Our group of heroes got Doran out and healed him, and then turned him over to the city guards to be arrested. The city guards surrounded the tavern with the islanders inside, and Verkus did stop by the guards and tell them they're here under duress. They're talk about trouble at home, and they know they're not welcome here, but they're trying to move through the city with discretion, so please have mercy on them, was Verkus's noble imploring to the guards. The party went and investigated the boat allegedly owned by Doran. There they found a map to the Mound of Malkarian. They also found a map that might potentially show a diagram of the insides and the chambers and labyrinth underneath the Mound of Malkarian. They also found diagrams of a sword and an ornate suit of armor, and cryptic texts referencing destroying gods and souls. Troubling stuff. After the excitement at the docks, the group was tired, but the next morning, unsure of the fate that the islanders found, Eremos had something he had to do. He and the others in the group accompanied him to his temple to meet with a priest, Father Gregorius, and they cast a rather unusual spell trying to speak with the dead to contact Hirgon if he had indeed not survived his mysterious clash on the hill with the wretched riders that he mentioned. As the priest cast this spell using Eremos, Eremos sent a message asking Hirgon his fate and for guidance. Hirgon did respond magically somehow and said that his time, unfortunately, in this world had come to an end, but that the hero's time was just beginning. He also said to continue to strive to do good for others and do their best to help people. That was the message that they got from Hirgon. Now, the group left Havenhearth soon after, heading for the Mound of Malkarian. They traveled for 2 days on horseback, uneventfully. On the third day, however, they did come across a broken-down carriage at a suspicious spot in the road, and the people whose carriage had broken down were acting quite strange. Now, Eremos, while the others kind of kept a watch for anything suspicious, went over and fixed the wheels on their cart, which had been damaged. Now, the group was acting very strange, but they gave everyone in the party 3 gold for their help, saying that's all they had. And even though the group got a really weird vibe from these people, they went on their way. So, Session 4 of the Adventures in Jir'Haniya will take place the next morning after the third night of travel by the group on their way to the Mound of Mulkarian. Thanks for watching. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you'd like to see in future sessions, and thank you for keeping up with the Adventures of Jir'Haniya.